examination to adika nenenyi.
Nenyo mwekanje. Your movement from go get the producer and do chemistry.
It's okay. It's okay. Business zari mzimulago ebintu twebirala.
We're going to submit in examinations.
But we welcome you from the long weekend. A number of things happened, but 2 or 3 of the biggest events happened. First, we want to congratulate the B2C Kampala boys for a successful concert at Hotel Africana. Congratulations, Lee. Congratulations, big. Julio. Congratulations, Bobby Lash. And congratulations, Enoch. You know, sometimes putting in the work.
Congratulations,
Nabatans.
And even
Kulaive yabade go through. So what team? Ngamba pali ku team.
Okay.
Happy, congratulations, Bonna.
Congratulations, everybody that was on the team.
The whole family.
We will dive.
Napeta nkokwe bazaba agenze ku stage. Nanti baba de.
Stage
ba meyiba.
Na ko chipopo.
Nanti chipopo na ya de messenger.
Anti baba wapo na bachali bafu babera.
Baba vaye, baba vaye.
Maso kuba tukolera abantu tukolera abantu.
Baba boyi bafu.
Yeah.
Oyo boyi wafu.
Baba.
Bebe twala bebe tugendo kwogerako.
But atenze byemanyi.
Gwa manyi
byemanyi baba.
Gwinda live ya TikTok.
Ebyo bimanyi ebyo.
Olako weka obyogere.
Agenda ku TikTok live.
Nabyogere.
Congratulations B2C.
Bushington was in the mix in there.
Why is he coming out to say he didn't produce the show?
He what?
They've been calling him because of like not letting other artists perform. But every call he's getting is like me. I was not the producer of the show.
No, that's a new tactic where you don't show face. Even Kathy does that, yeah? She can sometimes choreograph for the artists.
I need for Bush, you can easily see him.
No, by the way, you also kubere no kumixa yonga totam.
Yagamba yale is a production. That is 8 years, but in production.
Engage manyi to Uganda.
Yeah.
Bakazifa, no do chemistry, move up stage.
No, but I saw it with Kathy, eh? There's one particular show names withheld, you know. Yeah, but they like hood.
Nika yoso jogera ko.
Kathy, how agwana. Easy, just small. But you could clearly see that she was in charge of the dancers, everything, the costumes, everything. So sometimes they want to be behind, at the back, yeah.
So that whole point of artists when performing, I think for starters, we need to first put these things aside. We were celebrating the 10 years of the B2C. So you complaining not performing at their concert, were you on the poster?
You talking about Ugandan artists.
No, were you on the poster? Because that
takes us
down. No, you know why? I think this is actually a very good thing that when someone puts out a show, we've gone to watch them.
Okay, let me give you
just one scenario. Let me first finish up.
Okay.
For all the international shows I've seen and watched,
when
it's them, when it's actually like Chris Brown puts out a concert, it's Chris Brown.
You want to see Chris Brown?
Yes, we didn't go there to see Usher. That is why even the people that were not in the rehearsals, but you have a song with Chris Brown, you won't be on stage unless he says alongside Summer Walker, who will come through and perform a few songs,
but it also
or alongside David.
Okay, let's just go back on shows you've been saying here. How many artists performed when all these people are doing O2 Arena? Davido, Burna Boy, and Wiz.
It was like they usually bring out one or two
artists. They bring them out in between their sets.
It's what we're asking for.
Did Aroma Gun perform?
That was a collaboration.
It's still and
all the collabos that were brought out were big songs, so they were necessary on the show.
And what you do, you tell Baba that is planned. Like
it's already planned.
But Baba, we know it very well. Here, when you do a show, like artists just want to come and perform.
They wake up in the morning
that you didn't even know about, but they say they're supporting. They be supporting.
They be supporting going on stage and perform their stage.
But when you just drop in and you ask for where to perform from, you are not on the list. That is wrong.
That's wrong.
I know you're supporting,
but
and you're right to support.
What of a scenario when they're friends?
No, there's
nothing
like
if I'm
friendship.
your friend and you're going to do a show,
don't make
I can tell you, I'm going to give me a slot. I want to come and
yes.
Oh my God, dressed like he didn't know the venue. But no, seriously, like you can't dress like that on a concert, somebody's concert. Dressing like you're going for a walk downtown.
Compare
all the girls who performed. Aroma, Rema, Caro, and look at this.
But what if the stylist chose this as the best outfit?
That is a boyfriend shirt, you know, and Patras.
But going back to allowing, it's not the first time that an artist, you know, takes full control of their own event. Actually, this whole thing was majorly popularized by Steve Jean. And
who can say is a mentor to Bush.
Exactly. So ka script yako yakatandika, and it's not the first time that people argue. Many of the events that happen at Serena where Steve actually has produced the concert, you don't see the stage until the main act comes.
On, yeah.
Yes, because it's the Lunakura Muyimbyo.
Douglas, if it's Serena, I could buy it. But Africana has that atmosphere. We were together for the Lydia Yasmin show.
Yeah.
Like every part was a hype when they brought these different artists. Africana is a concert.
Open air.
Okay, for starters, okay, in Sario, I
kind
saw
of
Douglas
vibe.
there. How was the atmosphere over there? How was it?
Yeah, I was watching the show, but there's a time the show was going down.
Back at
Me,
Omuti
from
yaliyo.
the
Yeah, I was even watching from TV, but
from
I could
the time I
tell.
actually go.
Jagalori yaliyo ground ya watu gambe.
So you see, the difference between open air and Serena is that open air, many people are standing.
There's a vibe needed.
So why? Because they are standing. So to keep them waiting for the stage to open up might be a bit of a trick, yeah, to keep the energy, you know, going. Yet indoor, you find your chair, be on your
You're
Snapchat,
talking,
talk, grab a drink, and then you can wait until 9 p.m. So open air, you will need a bit of acts before.
No, I think it's not about
before
the
main
acts.
show.
They had DJs, right? Well, the DJs not doing the proper job to like hype up the crowd.
They played for long.
You see-
you can't play up to 9.
Viana,
To maintain the
you
beat.
cannot hype an audience for 1 hour, and you're making me just sing songs.
Yet in their head we have
You
this
understand?
concert.
Yeah, so some people want like you had the same thing we were arguing with Bex on Epas's concert, and it was like this is how the script is supposed to run. Yeah,
I know,
The argument we had with Bex is like, why don't we flip the script?
Yeah.
And do things.
The show was really down.
And then he was like, no, you have to follow. You know, this is how it was curated. And sometimes out of respect, you have to follow, because on a stage manager, goberera abayimbi cheba mugambi.
Okay, let's also first get back to that. Is it Sekesta, the Bush, who decides how the show will flow, or even the boys say we want to
They
sing
sit
along?
and
They sit and
agree.
Let's sit and agree.
yeah.
So here we are talking on the final day of the event. Much as you're seeing Bush, Bex, or Steve Jean, this whole thing, Epas Yamugambi, at this
A,
time
B,
I want
C,
to
D.
change. At this time I am getting on stage. Exactly. So
I'm thinking it all goes back to like the whole thing of preparation.
If
of
it's
how you
earlier,
organize
that's why
the show.
every artist ayagala okuyimba talina kujja ku final day.
A call days before.
No,
So
go
we-
to the rehearsal ground.
We sell all this time, say from 7 to 9, to taking out airplay and quiet until the main act gets on.
No. If you know that, let's say, ani agenda okuba ne concert Masao, Palazzo.
Palazzo.
You know that Palazzo has a concert. But you've not even reached out to Palazzo right now.
To us.
To Mugamba Palazzo, can you give me an opportunity, 1-2 songs? Wakugamba, yes. Omugamba, is it gonna be live or CD?
CD, yeah.
If it's CD, no Mugamba, I am ready. Who is the stage manager?
And-
So you follow up with
you
the
know,
stage
I
manager.
used to have
And
so
that
many
Mugamba
problems with-
opportunity.
Yeah.
It looks
Problems
different.
with
When
Steve
Mugamba
on such
opportunity.
things.
Yeah.
I produce show about mishaps, Obanga Kebe, who's a gaps. We had the same problem, Banaboy, Nambole. The band, which band was it? Ngabagamba bano watu soka, was it Sauti Soul? The big artist. You come first, I come first, you don't use my band. So we had like
The boys
10
to men.
No, in the Nambole, when Banaboy tore his pants.
Eh,
So we tell
Nambole.
Steve we can't leave the stage empty na Ghana twajirinya kumpaka.
Neshiro.
But naiwe yaraba audience here lubricating.
Actually,
It also happened Kushiba. Ojekre wan kubirao. When Shiba was supposed to step on stage, but I think one of the cables here connecting a live band to the speakers.
There's that gap.
Kutuka, So there was like dead air, a bit of dead air, and Kati, for you to get to be flexible over script, yeah, or you know kuba omuntu mchi omunene for your gatawa, but some people want to be on the script, whether the energy of the audience is down or up. Yes, Gala, this is what.
So
we
this
plan.
script, you've come
You
to
know?
do a script that will make you happy, or you come to do a script that will make the audience happy?
That's where they get it wrong. It takes me back to a DJ show that happened at Cricket Over, where they had lined up, I think, 15 DJs or so. Basi wekitaje Shirubani, there was a DJ nga ajana nakatambala. Yali muzungu zungu.
show here.
I don't remember the show, but it was
A DJ Rev.
yeah, it was a rave kind of
I
thing, but it
remember
was
something
cricket
like
oval, and we were all chilling, and the energy of the show was down. Nenga te waliwo ba DJ abasobola okuba cricket oval.
Bamanyi,
Nga niwa ne Shiru. Shiru ng'anywa drink agamba baleke bantadde eri maaso. Because of politics and all that stuff. So nga balina gwe baagala
Ate omulaba amanyi audience yawa. Oyo Shiru.
ne bagaana omusaayo ne bafollowing a script until he came, and you would totally see a big difference.
Let me even put it like with you, the DJs. I mean, if you ever go to a concert, let me not use the bar. You know, you have some crowd and you change your playlist totally. It's what happens.
It happened to us.
Waba waiting to ngoraba dead AN. I can avoid it. Rema can do an extra song.
Yeah.
We won't lose anything.
It makes sense.
What you say there? Let Roma do another one song. It won't, because time.
The issue is also battling for shine. Nti nyizo kuleta upcoming nafuna overwhelming audience reaction bigger than the main act.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe.
But
That is also
this
there.
is
You have to
this
think
is why you
about
have to flip the coin, yeah.
Yeah.
Nti wobera, let's say it's a B2C show. No laba ke kayimba kyakali mu training right now of a younger artist.
Ngate wali.
Noja noka introducing, you would still be over. They will give you a lot of respect that you introduce this kid on your platform. So I feel
So I'm giving
let
let me give you a scenario. If Uncle Jose, the old version, I don't know now so much of the new version,
Yeah.
was around Africana that day. But I'm going to kunya stage.
Bamugana.
waliwo muyimbi
Island.
gwe bagomba
Kyagenda
ku
kushira
show.
fefe na microphone. No. Ayo yali akaroka sita.
No, you see, no,
Tiyayimba, nenga yaliwo.
guys, we've
Nenga
we've
Show ya
messed up
jazz
so
bino
many
gwe
things here.
twaliko. Waliwo omuyimbi omunene gwe babansinga
Nzijukira.
nga tuyimiridde awo ne babounce ne
Baba,
bayimbira.
ola baba, bano ebintu byono, bale daga, kanjize ebintu byono kwenye stage nga tali invited.
No, but Baba has a point because this is a live audience.
Yeah.
It's like this
Obo
live
kiraba
show
awo,
here.
Roger.
ate baba kyakuliddemu so
Script erina okubeerawo, but script has to
Bile
be
bitu bibiri
flexible.
bino manya, kati baba yekiriwe kiti.
Eh,
Alimu kino nti eyo stage no giri nyako. Oba abantu bali wansi kangene hyping. Bye bitu baba byalira.
Nabona nyone Kenzo era because of those things. They are Steve and
that's Steve.
Kenzo tamutege.
No, I think the whole point here-
That boy is bad once ku ground. Gwe muwe mu
Neyangamulo
dakika 5.
bamugoba ku stage ya Munuji nga tuli katikati. Kyokka nga Badman Dem Can Domina was like the biggest song, but it was a hip hop show. Nga Steve alininze only hip hop artists.
Dagi.
No, but you guys are also forgetting.
Yeah.
We've had so many events or several events whereby so many artists want to perform. There's like a whole lineup there, like I think 50 artists. I don't know where they come from. And then
Go
us
make it a
that
backstage.
abazo kulaba,
the
we
main
get
show.
tired because there's like 100 artists performing.
Yeah.
They're waiting for Shiba. Shiba is stepping on stage at 11.
ekirala baba kyatategeera sometimes by that dragging it's also needed, like keeping the people like on a low, so like to keep the energy for the main
the last
act.
Yeah, by the time the main act comes, tuwa tukoi.
Okay, let's
Oh,
run
yeah,
a break.
like,
Let's run a break. It is MBS After 5. Question is Musango Chi, Mr. Lee.